Alright, so what is up guys, Teenricer here, back at it again with another video. And today I was told by a subscriber to make a video, so I really wasn't going to make one because outside is very nasty and it's a miracle I'm in my car right now. Shout out to Laker Vlogs. This is a story time. I got this idea from him, I guess. And yeah, we're not going to drive right now because it's raining, but we are going to sit here and we're going to talk about the Civic. And like usual, a good story comes with a nice, light, which looks like a demonic or whatever the freak it looks like. Looks like I'm about to tell you guys like a freaking ghost story or something. But no, there ain't no scariness, no ghost story here. All we're gonna do is talk about my Civic and how I ended up getting it. Basically, when I went to go see the Civic, it was probably a rainy afternoon. I had just gotten out of school. Me and my buddies are in the Maxima, and I went to go drop all of them off at one house, and right beside their house is this other like little rebuilding house. Like they were rebuilding it at the time. And this good man was outside, and I came up and like I started driving really slow. I waved at him, and I see that he has a Civic parked right in the driveway, and it looks like it's been sitting for a while. So I stopped really quick and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna ask this dude for this car. And at the time I was really feeling bad about the CRX because I started seeing the problems that were coming with it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna need another car. I don't really want to deal with this. And this was the point where I wanted to sell the CRX to buy something else. Keep in mind, I also had kind of an amount of money in my pocket to actually work with buying another car. So I stop, I pull over, I get out the car, I walk up to the guy and I'm like, hey, is this your Civic? And the dude's very nice. He's a very nice guy. And I'm like, hey, is this your Civic? And he's like, yeah, man, this is my Civic. And we start walking around it. He tells me that, yeah, it's been my daily. A Mexican guy had it and he sold it to me for cheap. I dailied it to Raleigh and back. Well, I dailied it to Raleigh and back. The car is clean. I haven't done anything to it. Like, it's completely clean on the inside. It looks disgusting on the outside, but believe me, the paint is good, this and that, all this good stuff. And then he tells me the only problem with this car is that I blew the motor, or the motor locked up or something like that, because I didn't know I had a oil leak. So I'm like, yeah, the motor probably locked up, but it was no big deal because I was willing to buy it. Yeah, I was looking at it and the car was in good shape. The car was in very good shape. I know in the pictures it looks like it wasn't, but the car was in pretty good shape. The interior was clean, and it still is clean. Everything was good. Everything worked. The battery still worked, so I could see if the window regulators were good, if the sunroof still worked, if all the lights worked. Everything worked. Everything was fine. And so I'm sitting here, and we haven't even talked about him selling it. We were just talking about the car in general. And he's like, yeah, but I don't know what to do with it. And as soon as he said that, I was like, are you willing to sell it? And he's like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to give this to my kid for his first car. And I'm like, I understand, man. I understand. But I mean, if you're ever willing to sell it, you can give me a call. I gave him my number and everything. And I was just joking. To be honest with you, I was just joking with this guy. I really didn't want to buy the car. I really disliked the car at first. I disliked it because of how it looked. And, you can't just base stuff on appearance. So the dude starts thinking, and he calls his wife. And I'm on my way to the Maxima. I'm walking to the Maxima, keys in hand and everything. And I turn on the Maxima. He knocks on my window. He says, wait. He's talking to his wife. And I don't know what happened, but he comes back and he's like, how about let's make a deal? And I'm like, sure, why not? And I turn off the Maxima, and I step outside. We walk over to the Civic, and literally the dude is like, okay, I just talked to my wife. I think it's a good idea to sell it because I need the money. And at the moment he was rebuilding his house, so he told me, I need the money. How much are you willing to give me? And I told him this: how much do you actually want for the car? That's what I asked him. How much do you really want for the car? This man only said $300. Only $300. And I felt like, wow, $300. And the car, I was like then all of a sudden when he said $300, my mind was like, dude, this is such a clean car. This is such a good car. My dad's gonna fall in love with this car. My dad's gonna love this car. And he said $300, and I didn't even want to go any lower. Like, I tried $200. He didn't want to. We were at $300. That same day, no, the day after that, I gave him the $300. We went to the DMV. We notarized the title under my name and all that good stuff. And that same day, me and my dad, we brung it home from the trailer, and I got pictures of that. We brung it home and was sitting in the garage where my dad used to work at, and it was just sitting there. And I kept looking for motors because I didn't want something that wasn't VTEC. Until my dad stumbles upon this car, and I had a bit more money because I was working. So we ended up buying another Civic as a donor car. I sold it for almost the same price as what I got it for, and on top of that, I sold a whole bunch of parts off of it that got me up to more than what I spent for it, which was pretty awesome, to be honest with you. I sold the rolling shell, some parts off the car before I sold the rolling shell, and it was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that car actually got me a lot of money. But we got the donor motor for the car. It was a D16 White 7 and was non-VTEC. I didn't like that, but what were we gonna do? We couldn't find any other motor, and I wanted to drive the car already. So it took us about a whole week to do that process, because we did every single detail. We washed the engine bay. We did some stuff to the ECU. We basically cleaned the whole motor out. We cleaned the head, the block, and all that different stuff. And we wanted it to be pretty professional. So we got it down to that. And the car, we put the motor in it, we started it, everything worked good. And until now, what I've done to it was the EM1 front end, because it had the old, EJ8 front end, but I wanted the EM1, so we did the EM1 front end conversion, which my dad told me I couldn't do it because he says that you needed the hood, the fenders, and the bumper. He said, I don't know where you're gonna get all that money from, but I found out. I was anxious. I was like, hell no, I want my EM1 front end, and I'm gonna get my EM1 front end. I got the lip in the back for it. I got the full exhaust system for it. Then I was looking for some wheels for it, and I didn't know where to go. I was gonna get some XXRs. The exact ones that are on this car were the ones that I was looking at. I was gonna get these XXRs, and then all of a sudden on Facebook, I see this post, and the dude's selling them for like I think it was $300 or $350. It was $350. It was $350 for all 4 wheels. And I didn't know he wanted steelies, but anyways, we got him down to $200, and the wheels that were on the CRX, and now his is over there sitting over there. So I'm trying to buy back the wheels from the CRX. Anyways, that's where it sits. This is my Civic. That's the whole story behind the Civic, on how I got it and all that. And it's been really cool. It's something I worked on with my dad. It's something that has a lot of sentimental value to me. It's the only car that I've done at least that much work to being my car. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you guys that actually support me, that are behind my back. All my 563 subscribers. Guys, thank you guys so much. Remember to leave a thumbs up at the bottom of this video. Thank you so much. Leave a comment of what you think about my story, please. Share with me your stories. If you got a story to tell, leave it down in the comments. I'll read them. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a nice day.
Don't make me give you back. I say bounce that shit like whoa. Yeah, bounce that shit like whoa. This is not a fairy tale. I already know how you like it. Take you to the mall and get you a new outfit. Girl, that's just some child's play. Bounce that shit like whoa, 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 whoa.